Fuck, we're
What
right on
up,
time.
everybody?
So June time again. Once
Hell
in a
yeah.
lifetime. Right on time. I mean, like, right on time. That has never happened before. Nor will again, I'm sure.
How's everybody doing?
That's
After
never
sliding into sideways with Skevy Skev.
What's going on, Max? Derek? Kev? What's that?
Oh, Donna.
What's up, Jason?
Hell yeah.
Paul? What's going on, man? There, Peter. Stone June time again.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Christina?
Oh.
There's Andy. You coming over tomorrow, Andy? Oh, if you're coming tomorrow, you might as well come. Or you got to work tomorrow? I bet you do. Shitty.
Okay, so these are not the wheels and tires
Hey,
I'm
there's
going
Jack.
with, but there it is thus far, guys. Gotta do some grinding on the wheel wells. I gotta get
What is
different
that, a
wheels and
Kia?
tires. What? Did you say, is that a Kia? Oh my goodness.
I couldn't think of anything more offensive.
Hell yeah. This thing is
Fuck
gonna look
no,
so
that's Smokey and the
freaking
Bandit, man.
awesome.
There's Ed McBride.
Fucking A right, dog. Ugh. Yep. This is about
There's
as
nothing
far as
stopping.
I can get with it tonight. Gotta get the rest of the parts here tomorrow. So tomorrow night I'll put on the finishing touches. Hell yeah.
So do you got to work tomorrow, Andy? Christina, no, it's a Prius.
Freaking sweet.
Or however you speak. Close enough. I got it. So Mama's going to have a Sunday slot. She said like noon, 1 o'clock our time. So like, or no, noon, 1 o'clock her time. So 1, 2 our
Mama
time.
or Donna?
Christina.
Christina, okay.
Yeah. Oh, Mama. Mama, I'm coming home.
All right, so now I have to clean off bench a little bit because I've got to completely tear down another rig and swap the chassis out on it. So
I was talking about this with Jay. I think I've gotten to the point that my benches are so cluttered that is actually stopping me from building anymore. I need to do a deep clean around here, get everything organized again.
yeah, it sucks.
Okay, noon one time, 1 o'clock your time. Yeah, so that's like 1 or 2 o'clock our time.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock our time. It's the same slot that me and Z used to do.
Well, no, she's saying 1 o'clock her time.
Oh,
which is
so
2
o'clock
o'clock
our time. Yeah.
Damn, Andy. Well, I was going to say, if you didn't have to work tomorrow, Andy, you should just swing by tonight. It's all cool and air conditioned here. You can just stay the night. I got that spare room up there. You know, when I came down here, you know what the temperature was?
What?
64.
That's how it used to be in my basement.
It's 64 down here right now. That's my air conditioning ducts right above me. And it's running, so there's cold. I can actually feel the cold coming off of them.
Nice.
Well, and then that vent right over there is open, blowing down there. Oh, nice and chilly right here. But then I got high. Yeah. That was from Jason Earl. No, Jace. No, that was Z. That was Z's kind of slot there. That's what he was saying, Christina.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Derek said Mark Sievers is going to join. He lives in Denver, Colorado. I'm going to get him interested in RCs, says Derek Sievers.
Nice.
What's up, Dan? Dan Tribbett. Well, that'd be cool, Derek. Andy's my buddy. He lives right now 25 miles away, 20 miles over that way, 25 minutes over that way. Let's say that. He comes out every Saturday. But it's been like so hot here. It was like 95 in his trailer, he said the other day. Andy, do you want an air conditioner, man? I've got a few window units. I could give you one. No problem.
Yeah.
I've got big one. I got a big motherfucker, like 10,000 BTU, 14,000 BTU, something like that.
That's what I got here in the window, but doesn't that run on 220?
Not the ones I've got.
No. See, this one, I had to run a 220.
Yeah, no, I specifically, when I bought them, I looked at that, sure that I didn't have to run 220. But yep, I've also got a small one, a little small one. It'd be perfect for his bedroom if he needs it, or put it in his living room, whatever. Dan's RC AC can't keep up. Yeah, Dan, you might want to try what I did. I went and got these insulated blackout shades. So they're like white on the outside and then whatever color you pick on the inside, but they're pocketed. They have like, air gap between the two sides, and they work great at keeping the heat out and insulating your windows. We actually had problems with that here until I put those in, because it'd get up as hot as it is now, and the air conditioner wouldn't keep up. I mean, you'd have it set for like 70, say, and it would be like 80 couple degrees in the house. But here, with all these up and everything, I got it set for 75, and it's staying nice,
Jim,
cool, 75 degrees.
Guess what I found last night?
All right. That's
Guess where they were.
That's the pivot balls for his X15s.
Guess where they were. Right where they're supposed to be.
I'm not even going to try. Imagine that. I guess that's where you probably should have looked there first, I guess.
I know, right?
There was no reason for him to be there. That's the thing.
Oh, shit.
That's pretty good.
Oh, damn it. Yep, so now I can put those on a truck, which I might get to tonight.
Yeah, Dan. Really, it helped tremendously here at my house. And they weren't, from my understanding, they're not very expensive. You can go to like Walmart's or a Lowe's or any of those places and pick them up relatively cheaply. And I'm talking like somewhere under $20. 20 well, with prices up maybe $20 or so. A couple of years ago, I bought mine like at $30 a piece, and somebody was like, "What? You can get those for less than 20." I got ripped off by Amazon, but I didn't know any better. So I'm warning you, go check out, like Lowe's or Menards or, one of those places. And like I say, they're blackout. They were called they're like for blacking out your room, like to keep the light out.
Yeah.
You cut them to length. They come to you like 36 or 42 inches long, and then you just cut them to the size you need. Um, and they're white on one side and then like a different whatever color you want, various colors I should say that they're available, I should say it like that. And then they're pocketed the way that they collapse or that they pull out, that the two sides are separated and so they have an air gap, and it really helps with the insulating and keeping the heat out, and even helped in the wintertime keeping the heat in. So you didn't feel that coldness emanating off the windows like you do in the winter normally. So definitely hope that could help you, man.
Definitely, definitely.
Definitely, boss. Yeah, see.
My
So I'm
dad
getting my
is
steering
outside.
all back together. Huh?
My dad is outside. My dad is outside giving my nieces a hard time. They got a bunch of kids over from school,
Oh,
so he's out there giving them a hard time.
why don't you leave us alone, you mean old man?
He started off. I don't know what he's doing now, but I heard a really loud roar and then a bunch of screaming. So
Hey, what's going on, Billy the Kid?
what up, Jaggy? What
There's
up?
Guru. What's up,
Hell
brother?
yeah. Freaking awesome.
And there's Caleb. What's going on, Caleb?
Freaking sweet. Love that guy. Haven't talked to him in a minute.
So I got my steering back together on another rig. I had several steering failures over at Derek's. Not any, my comp rig was set and ready and rocking, but just other rigs that I took along, like, well, hell, I took Duckhead and the screw from the servo horn to the steering link just disappeared while I was on the course. I'm like, why won't this steer? I'm been down there and, oh, there was, I mean, even the screw was gone, because I put it through and then I put a nut on the other side. But no, I guess I forgot to put some thread locker on. And so it must, the nut come off and then the screw backed its way out. And it was just all, and at Derek's, it's like, all right, I'm not even going to look for that. Yeah. And then this one, like I told you about getting those extra long screws for these with the steering link drag link. So you can see the nut there at the bottom of that. So let's get that out of the way. There, you can see the nut on the bottom of that. So that's going to save me some grief when I go and fix that. But yeah, that screw broke on the steering. Yeah. That was the same thing that had happened on this one. But, you know.
So Justin, our fellow team member, is going to get a one-off tonneau cover
Rachel?
on the back of his Dale Earnhardt truck.
Yeah. Check that out, guys. Looks pretty fucking sweet.
Freaking awesome.
What? Oh, okay. So Rachel's here.
Heck yeah. I will be working on your car tomorrow. Austin is going to be bringing me the body tomorrow. So tomorrow night during the stream, I will be working on that.
You'll also be bringing that chassis from me for Derek's
Oh,
truck.
yeah. Nice.
He's actually in the chat tonight.
Austin is?
Derek.
Oh, Derek.
Yeah. Derek Sievers. The chassis that's coming.
Double A in the house. Look at that.
Yeah, hey, what's going on, Aaron?
So now, we are not assembling that, are we?
All you had to do was throw the body on it and throw the tires on those rims.
Okay.
You had the rims and the body. I sent you the chassis all ready to rock.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't have a transmitter. That's right. So Aaron had the whole driveway in front of his house and shop paved today.
Nice.
He said I could set up a huge drift course. That's exactly what I was thinking you were going to say. That'll be cool. Rachel said, cool, can't wait. Derek said, anybody that can make me a police truck with lights in the grill, solid black with thin blue line that goes in the middle of the doors. He'd say police on both sides. What? Oh, hell yeah. Aaron said, plus the concrete slabs that were cut out were saved for the future outdoor course.
Nice.
Oh, okay. And his brother, he needs a quote. Okay, so he's saying his brother is willing to help him get this police truck. I see. Well, personally, I just can't take something on right now like that.
Neither can I. I got enough on my plate right now trying to get done before I move the fuck out of here.
I just got so much going on, and then I got my own bills, but just everything else in my life right now. I got to get rid of my house, my other house, and all that. And while that sounds like, oh, your other house, so how can you always say you're broke? Because I've got another house. If I only had one, I would probably have some money. But since I don't, I don't. Cool, Christina. You guys have a good dinner. Say hi to the puppies. Wow. Aaron said over 5,000 square foot of asphalt. Dude, you have definitely got to get into drifting, Aaron.
Hell yeah.
Like quick. So you
That's
can
a
enjoy the
lot
summer
of
of it on that
that's a
first smooth
lot of
year.
asphalt. That is a
Oh, it
shit
sure
ton
is.
of asphalt.
5,000 square feet? Yeah. Well, that's like 50 by 100.
Yeah, it's a lot of asphalt. How thick did
Right.
they put it down?
He didn't mention that. I'm just thinking of 50 by 100 of smoothness. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
but I mean, shit.
it's going to
If
be
you freaking
beautiful right now.
say they did 4 inches, like holy fuck.
Oh,
Imagine
yeah.
if it's in front of his shop. I bet you it's probably 6, 3 inches, 3+. Okay.
That's it, Billy the Kid. So that's like having a boat. You'll always be broke with a boat. Bust out another
Right.
1,000. You know, that's it too. 3 inches plus, said Aaron. Hey, that'll make the ladies happy.
Yeah.
He said, "Do you want pics?" Well, yeah, man.
I won't be able to show him. My computer's fucked still.
Uh, Billy said, "I don't want pics if it's only 3 inches."
So what are you saying there, Jaggy?
Yeah, he wants to be impressed, I guess. Jason Earl says, "So it's hard to get used to driving four-wheel steer." That would
Yeah.
be my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a little bit hard to get used to.
He's thinking with the baby Capra 18 four-wheel steer. Oh, okay, the UTB. Yeah, definitely, dude. Run on over to Mofo and grab those brass axles he's got for the UTB 18. He's got all that shit. At least check it out. Jason Earl says, "Did you guys grab one from Adam?" Or he said, "I just grabbed one from Adam over at Cape Crawler." Oh, okay.
Oh.
I don't know anything about it. B&BRC, good evening. I'm late to the live. Ah, you're fine, man. What's going on, B&B?
You're only late if you miss the whole thing. And even then, it's
Right,
always up
Jason Earl?
on the site. So
Billy said, "Man, I'm so out of the loop. I don't know what new rigs there are." Jason Earl said,
man,
UTB 18, I'm talking.
there's
What's
a
that?
lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot. FMS just released 4 new ones.
Well,
Oh shit! Here comes trouble.
2 new ones, essentially. There's 4
I
body
heard.
types,
I heard.
but really just 2 new chassis.
Oh my god.
They're 2-speed. The holes on it match up with the SCX 24, so that a lot of people are thinking how they might be able to use that 2-speed transmission with their 24 stuff, and vice versa.
Yeah.
They're all based on the what is it? The 90, the 110, the Discovery,
Yep.
and the Range Rover. Yeah, they're all yellow.
So I actually did not know that they had a pickup version of the 110.
Okay, Andy, we'll catch you later, man.
See you,
Actually,
Andy.
I commented, and I may be wrong, but I have seen the version where it's like the 110 length, and this was in full scale. Okay, I mind you. So it was like that 110 length, but rather than having the back doors, it was only a 2-door, and you had the option of being able to pull the whole roof off.
Yeah, and don't they? I always thought that those were really popular in Australia.
I don't know anything about how they were dispersed or who liked them where, dude. I just know what I've seen from memory. And that memory is sometimes wrong. So this is what I remember. If I'm wrong, please, anybody that knows better, please correct me. But that's what I remember.
Yeah.
I am remembering it in that way, that it was set up like that. And you were able to remove the whole roof section. And so you basically had a pickup. But it was basically the same as the 110s, just only 2-door. And that's the one I like myself personally. Problem with the 2-speed, drive shafts are opposing, meaning they counter rotate. Right, Aaron? Unless you were thinking of doing a mullet. Just saying. BRC, that is entirely possible into the future here when Mofo decides to make a V2, or maybe he will just make a different ESC altogether, meaning a different name. I don't know what his plans were. I mean, I'm on Team Mofo. I'm captain of Team Mofo, and Nick honored me by putting my screen name on that ESC. But the fact is, man, I have no influence, and I'm not sure what the man's plans are from time to time like that.
Well,
keeps a lot of that kind of stuff closer to the chest.
It goes without saying, Jim, it has to be called The Rock 2.0.
Okay, if you say so. I mean, I'd be honored again, but like I said, that he put my name on one thing just blew me the hell away. I couldn't have been more honored, but I wouldn't expect him to do it again. But
it has to be.
In the future, Mofo will upgrade these things. That was the first ESC he ever put out. Not a bad first go. So you can definitely expect that as things get rolling, and they're moving forward step by step. Mofo's gaining more and more ground, and it's only going to grow from here. Only going to get better. He's only going to have more cool stuff. I had this great idea today. I said, "Man, hit me up as soon as you got a minute." So he called me and he's like, "What's up?" And I started explaining my idea to him. And when I got to the end of it, he was like, "Yeah, that's really great, man. I'm glad you reminded me. I was planning that a few months back." So I was so proud of myself. But no, the man's on it. So he's it's just he's got things in line. He's moving as he can. He's taking steps forward. Yeah, just keep watching. There's great things to come. He was showing earlier tonight. He was on with Kevin and us, and he was showing this new funky chassis he's been playing with, and 2 motors, 2 ESCs, 2
I've
servos,
seen
2
that.
steering axles. He's got it all fucking mixed on his Noble, his FlySky Noble, and he can just hit a button and shut the rear engine off. And now he's got dig as it pulls itself around the corner. It was so kick-ass. Very cool. Very cool. And this is just, I don't even know if he's going to actually put this thing out. He created it. And then he was like, he was monkeying around. And then this just kind of happened. And so then he made it and he's been playing with it. And he's like, what do you think? And I said, yeah, you need to fucking put this out. I said, what you really need to think about is like put it out as a roller.
Yeah.
If he could put it out as a roller chassis, you need to supply, ESC, or well, not ESC because he supplies that, but a receiver and a transmitter, because everything else he makes, everything else that he would need for it is all his. He could certainly send you the whole kit. You could put it together. If he couldn't, like actually find the time. I mean, it is just him and Mike, for Christ's sake. So if he couldn't find the time for the 2 of them to be able to put them together, he could certainly send the kits out. But any of you that are looking at it, understand this is a builder's kit. If you don't know what you're doing, if you're just getting rolling, think about it. What's going on, Dirk? Psycho in the house.
Psycho in the house. There's a psycho in the house.
No problem, Dirk. He's running all over doing 4 things at once. He said, if I don't respond, please forgive me. No problem, Dirk. Glad to have you just listening, hanging out. And if you do have a minute and have something to say, I'm sure we'd be glad to hear from you. We always are, man. Billy's in the house tonight, Dirk. Everybody's saying hi. James, Peter, Dorina Lightfoot.
What?
Who's Dorina? Who's Dorina Lightfoot? I know you're one of the Lightfoots, but I don't believe we met you, Dorina. Glad to have you here with us.
Dorina.
This has got to be a relative of Donna or Denny or Derek.
Where do you see Dorina?
Oh, I thought. Okay, that was my lenses getting a bad glare off of my. Yeah, it jumped, okay. And then I saw it said Donna, but there was like something that turned it into Dorina on my screen. I was like, who the fuck is Dorina? Sorry, Donna.
Hi, Dorina.
That's some funny shit there. Sorry, Donna.
That's awesome.
Oh, okay, I see what it is now. There's some crap on my screen. Because it just turned Peter Griffin into Peter Iffen.
Giffen.
No, just Iffen.
Dorina.
It kind of took the G and R right out. Rachel's gonna. I was gonna say. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I think I do, man. I'm not really that stoned tonight. I think you're right, Peter. Stone Jim time again.
Dorina.
Hey, man. Jason said he's going to pay Mike's truck on the Misfits tomorrow. Speaking
nice.
Of Misfits, here you go. Here's your Misfits.
Ooh, hell yeah. I just found another steering servo. Mount. Steering servo mount.
Jay.
Huh? Ah, the Misfits. Hell yeah. Love it.
Organizing and doing my indoor course maintenance has been covered with all kinds of shit for a long time. Wow, that's great, Dirk, man. I feel you there. I got quite the mess going on down here. I need a day, a whole day. Like get up in the morning, come down here, and just start working till like
77
I go to
Pontiac
bed.
Firebird. Freaking sweet.
Thanks, James. Thanks, Char. Great
Man, I think son of a bitch. I know I have a pair of chassis rails in here somewhere, and now I fucking can't find them.
That's cool, Dirk. Yeah. James's videos definitely make me yearn to get my shit rolling here. I really need to sell something so I can get enough money to. Yeah, exactly, Rachel. I'm just not stoned enough. Yeah, I've only last few days I've like barely been gotten high. I mean, other than like I've been so busy, like I'd have to just sit down and take my feet off, get off my feet, and that's the only time I've had like been able to get high, like 3-4 times a day.
Oh, damn it. What did I do with those damn chassis rails?
What's up, Rob? Corn Freak in the house. He says, Jason, moving to Florida. What the fuck?
Yep. Only temporary. We're going to be temporary snowbirds.
Florida. Billy the Kid says, Florida, question? Question mark, I mean?
Some shit went down over here, and we're getting the fuck out of Dodge. And no, I didn't rob a bank.
Oh, no, Dirk. Dirk said, I'm kid-free for 2.5 days. All the kids went on a trip with my oldest son, so I'm all on my own. No one to supervise me. All right. Anybody within 100 miles of Dirk, run for your lives!
Right?
Billy said there's no snow down there.
No.
Aaron said, no way. Billy said, you might as well before you leave. Cornford said, do what you got to do. And James said, giggity. Aaron said, Jason, go west, young man.
No, the reason why we're going to Florida is because that's where my mom and my dad go every winter. So we want to stay by them.
Corn Freak said, do not go. I say go and keep your mind open and see what it brings you. You just never know, things like this in life where they can take you, it's not like I want him to stay gone and never come back to Michigan, but if that's where my friend needs to go and that's where his journey takes him, then more power to him. And I want him to keep his eyes open. I don't want him to
that, but Me and Amanda have already decided, like, all of our family is here, and when my parents get done doing their full-time RVing thing, they're going to be settling down back here in Michigan for the same reason. So, and I refuse to be those people that live like out of state from their family. So we're definitely going to stay in Michigan. So that is where we are at. So there's pretty much not really anything that's going to keep me in Florida.
Welcome to the show, Gary Clark. He says he'll be making sand buggies now. Billy said fly south for the winter. And Dirk says just me, a dog, and a bunny rabbit. Sounds like the beginning of some weird joke.
That in there.
I'm with you, Dirk. That's pretty funny. Rachel said, send me your El Camino, Jay. I'll babysit it. No, I got dibs on that, Rachel. Catch you later, Aaron.
New set of chassis rails that I can't find. I need them. They're in a package? No, they're just zip tied together to each other. Look through this box already.
Hey, Jay?
They're probably, they might be on there. What?
BRC says, go west, young man. Haven't you heard? Haven't you been told California is full of whiskey, women, and gold? If you know, you know.
That. I'm not gonna be freaking anywhere close to the woke freaking capital of the world.
What's going on, Mark Stevers? Welcome to the show. This is Derek's brother from Colorado. Good to meet you, man. Billy said, I'm heading to Cali then.
Might as well clean out the road.
Yeah, me. Won't be over here.
That's totally spelt wrong, but I don't care. No. They'll be over here by the bench somewhere.
Billy said, Jason, tell your dad I said, hey.
Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid, what? Yeah, he was out at the gauntlet with us.
Yeah.
Dirk said, but Jason, you could be closer to me, and he's crying.
Who?
Dirk.
Oh,
said,
yeah,
but Jason, you could be closer to me. Said,
well, you know, Dirk, I mean, you could join the bandwagon and move out of California.
Right here. Oh,
yeah, you could join the rest of California and move out of California. Of course, most of us don't want most of them because they just go wherever they're and then they want the same shit they won't trash California with. Texas is all pissed.
There. Ooh, yeah, awesome. I totally forgot I had shit in my box. Oh yeah,
welcome, Mark. Primarily an RC 24th scale RC channel, but and on these live streams we talk about a lot of shit. If you have any questions, just put it in the chat there, and usually this community can come up with an answer for you. So just let us know. That's Caleb. Demon Shadow is a friend of mine. He shows up here on the lives from time to time. He'll be here tomorrow.
Oh, dude,
I imagine. Are you going to be here tomorrow, Caleb? Jason the Shire said, hi, Bob the Builder.
Hey, you're dead.
What's up?
B&B said, thank God I live in Texas. I hope you can turn back the tide there, B&B. So they go and ruin Austin, from my understanding. Right, Dirk. Yeah. Dirk said he would if it wasn't for his job and his mom.
I mean, there's Disney in Florida too. Maybe you can get transferred.
Yeah, Daddy. Oh, I don't know, man.
That'd be cool, Caleb.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hope he did throw it away.
So we'll do a little history lesson here, Mark. This is for Mark Sievers. This all kind of started with these three trucks. Now, this guy is the Deadbolt, and he was actually, the stock colors were either red or this green. But this is a stock truck, different colored body. And then there's the C10, and then the JLU. Each of these came in two colors, so you could get this C10 in like a foam green, I think they called it, and then you could get this in white or yellow, and then the Deadbolt came in red or green. And these are just stock, 100% stock, the way they came. Since then, those three trucks have led to, well, in the case of this, like some might even say that this is like the pinnacle of the 24th scale at this point. Mind you, my steering link is broke, so my front tires are, this happened at a comp. But anyways, this chassis, the tube chassis that you see there, is 100% milled out of a billet piece of aluminum. The hood here itself took 5 hours of machining each of these, and then these are panels that are put on here. But the actual tube chassis is one block of aluminum. You can't get this truck anymore. It was a limited edition. They're all numbered. This is number 60. There you go. See that? Yes. Number 060. That's my truck. Jason has the opposite twin of this. It's a blue chassis.
Yeah, there's more. I got more in another. Yeah.
My buddy Andy in the chat there has the red one. He took off a little earlier. I think he's got to go to bed and get up at 4 in the morning. And then there's the orange and black one that I did that goes to Mofo. But like, this is my comp rig. I just want to comp with this one. This is actually that Jeep body, but then I chopped it down into a pickup. You see the lines where I joined that together. I put an interior in it with a Lego guy and his dog. And then mostly Mofo from there on. It's all Mofo. Mofo is Mofo RC. Probably the most innovative guy on the 24th scene. He started working out of his garage. Now he's got himself a pole barn, and he has a guy that packs his orders for him. But other than that, it's still just him. And Mike does a lot for him. Has been a great part of the team now added. But by no means is he a corporation.
Huh?
Yeah. C-dubs. I think I just saw a naked man behind Jason.
Yeah.
I almost missed that one. Dan asked, what's going on tomorrow?
Tomorrow we are having everybody who wants to make the trip out here over, and we're just gonna have a one last freaking hurrah before the doors get shut on the Track Shack, and because next weekend we're gonna start packing everything up. Track's gonna get tore down next Saturday.
That's some funny shit.
So yeah.
Did you catch that? C-Dubs goes, I think I just saw a naked man behind Jason.
Yeah, I've seen that. Oh, I found him. Hell yeah. Bam.
Bob, are you drunk?
He's working on it.
Oh, so there is a possibility there was a naked man behind Jason. Sorry, C-Dubs. I thought you were just fucking around.
He's
I
running
will take
around
it
with
more
no
seriously
shirt
next time. Dan asked what time?
on. Tomorrow, everybody's going to be getting here probably around 5 o'clock.
That's what Shire just said. James said, well, he is running around without his shirt. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, Jim. No, Joshua got that one. I think Joshua got that one.
Wow, that strawberry moon is like totally in effect right now. Take a run outside and see if we can see it. You there, Jay? I guess not. Yeah, it really just doesn't show up on my camera that well. I can't blow. Wish I could blow it up. Oh well, I tried. From here, it's like a pinkish reddish moon, and it's actually pretty decent size in the sky. I don't know where Jay went. I'll get back down here and see what you guys have got to say. Dan's gonna try and make it. That's cool. What's going on, Mike? You're back. Good to see you. B&B, yeah, hit me up again. Let me double check what you've been up to. Honestly, I can't remember. I probably have looked, but I look at a lot of channels, honestly, so I forget who. When I get back to your channel, I will remember who you are. I'm sorry. I had a bad memory, man. I try to remember. I remember things when when I look at somebody in the face, I'm great. I can remember everything. When I see your channel, I'll remember what I watched. But like right now, it's hard for me. We don't have enough contact that it's not coming readily to mind. Oh man, James has got the clouds tonight. He can't see the moon. That sucks. I don't know if you can see it, Jay, but that strawberry moon is rising right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like if I'm not sure where you're at, if it's rising, just look on southeast.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see it? It's like got a reddish pinkish hue to it. Okay,
Yep,
James, thank you for posting it, buddy.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty big and bright tonight.
Yeah.
It must be the full moon tonight. I haven't checked if it's supposed to be. It looked really good last night. It's even better tonight. So it must be the full moon tonight. Yeah, it's not too far above the horizon where we're at in Michigan here. So it's in the southeast.
Yeah, so grant you, this is again my location. So when I look, it's about 3 feet above the tree line across the street.
Yeah.
And I bet you,
in relative.
if you were to shoot an arrow in the direction of the moon, it's a straight line to your house. It's kind of what
To
I'm
my
guessing.
house?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's like right there.
I'd have to look at the map. Well, you know what? We can actually go look at. Why don't we go look at the map? Let me get a pointer so I can make it. I can point out where we're talking. This is. So I was showing this earlier tonight on Kevin's, actually, when I was headed downstairs.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I was watching it in the restaurant.
So yeah, so this is my hallway down to the basement. It's my hat rack. Hey, there's a hat y'all never seen too much. Where the riding's easy, Mustang Ranch.
Yeah.
That's an actual hat from the Mustang Ranch.
Nice.
And then we got our gauntlet. So there's an overkill there. There's my International Brotherhood of Pipe Fillers, Local 420. There's a John Deere. All kinds of Metallica, everything. At any rate, cool part is I got maps. So, you are here. And if you go up to the Michigan one, so I'm about right there.
Yep.
Jason is right about. Where are you? Oh, up here. All right. There's Hastings. And you're
West.
Yeah, I know. There's Wayland. No.
Yeah, just south of Wayland.
Bradley. Shelbyville.
Yep.
Or Shelbyville. So Shelbyville to my place. It's on that line.
Yep.
I'd give that a perfect Jason guesstimation. I'd say that's southeast.
Yep.
Good job, Jay.
Yeah. That comes from being a trucker.
And there's the world map. That was me almost falling down the damn stairs. Can you believe that shit?
I kind of wonder how straight of a line it would be if you continued our line all the way to Australia by Lachlan.
Oh, well, I gotta get a globe for that. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, man, I don't know where my globe's at right now. I'm not gonna go look for it. Yes, I own a globe. Well, I will show that. This though, I have a box that says maps, and that's right. I have a box of maps. I even have a leather bound map, the full atlas. I like maps.
I like raw.
Maps tell me how to get to where I want to go. I can get anywhere in the world with my maps. And they don't need a battery.
Nope.
What's up, Richard and April friends? How you guys doing? And I caught your latest video earlier today. That was pretty freaking cool, man. The storyline continues. What's up, Lachlan? You were just talking about wondering about a straight line to Australia.
Yeah.
Theoretically, yeah, it could. I mean,
Yeah, I came up with an idea.
What's that?
Took me all afternoon.
all in the heading.
No, I'm just joking. You got those kids out there, right?
Yep.
Lachlan's got maps in New Zealand, Australia in my study room, and yeah, see,
Got a lot of.
Fidex book of maps.
I'm gonna get crates.
Roads.
I'm gonna get crates to put all the.
Well, damn, you guys
Thinking about
go.
half, screw them like this, so you had.
So who'd I miss? Caleb just took a quick pic of the moon. Cool,
Yeah,
Caleb.
that's what the crates are.
Where are you gonna get the crates?
Where I used to work.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
And then we need to back them up over there.
Right, Lachlan. You know what? I've got a county map of Michigan, the county atlas of Michigan.
Yep.
Has every county for the state of Michigan. And that thing is so old that a lot of, like, you can look on it and you'll see these like unfinished or primitive road or whatever. Well, those are full on roads paved now and shit in it and stuff. So I know just what you mean about that. And then there's a lot that aren't in it.
I gotta go. I gotta bring my dad to the hospital. He was thinking too hard.
All right. Yeah, go. See y'all later. Sorry. Goodbye.
He hurt his brain. He was thinking too hard.
All right, go.
He's playing off of it.
Are you fucking with me, man? You all got me worried here. Jesus Christ, that's not even funny. Yeah.
I was thinking too hard. My brain blew up.
He was thinking too hard. His brain blew up.
Okay.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
Yeah, you fucking got me, dude. That's not even funny. Nah. Yeah, you got me.
Oh, that's funny.
Man, you got me, man. I was all worried there for a second. Like, well, get the man out of here.
You know what my older grandkids do? I go on, okay, I got an idea. Uh-oh, look out, he's gonna pass out. Oh my gosh.
Bob's having a good night.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
You got him good. Look out. I'm thinking.
I'm doing great, Richard. April, trying to get caught back up on these comments. They're a really good picture of the moon. Oh, cool. Caleb, you said you can't believe how good that turned out. Yeah, C-dubs. I remember going places before cell phones and you need a map. Yep. I still take a map everywhere I go. Well, if I'm leaving my area, I need a map around here.
Oh my God.
Shire, and I could probably get to any major city in the U.S. without a map or GPS.
Yeah.
Oh, I could probably do it without a map. Like I know where those cities are. I mean, you name a city, I could go there because it's not that hard. I mean,
so to get to where Dirk is, you can either take 80 all the way across and go through Fresno, or you can take 80 to 76 to 70 to 15 to 10 into Cali. Or you can take 55 all the way down to the 10. You can take 57 all the way down to the 10. You can take 57 to 44, go through Oklahoma City. And if you really...
Dan had a question. What vehicles are you driving tomorrow?
Me?
Well, he's going to be driving up, so he wants to know what to bring with him.
Whatever you want to bring. We'll have bashers, we'll have 10 scales, we'll have mini crawlers, as Toby
Well,
would
I mean,
call
you
them.
guys aren't planning on doing this drive or that drive with any group of trucks? Okay.
No. Run what you brung. There's not going to be any competition. It's going to be like a follow the leader and then just fucking
Thanks
around.
for taking care of all those technical duties for us, man. Really appreciate that. C-dubs. Did I just see the naked man again?
Yeah.
Killing me, Chris.
You're killing me, Smalls.
You're seeing things, C-dubs, said Donna. Yeah, naked men. It's horrifying. Yeah.
The next time you come in here, you gotta ask my dad what his nickname was in high school.
Jason asked, "Do you want to drop Gabs a link?" James. Oh, James. He was talking to James. I read that like I didn't get to the name. You want to drop Gabs a link, and I was like, oh, okay, he's talking to Jason. But then I realized he wasn't. He was talking to James.
What? Dad, come here. What was your nickname in high school?
Road split.
No.
Before that, it was Wolfie.
That's almost like it was fucking censored, dude.
Oh.
Swear to God, that was like perfectly timed. Like fate said, no, don't tell him. That was like censored.
My nickname in high school was Wolfie.
Wolfie.
And then after I got into drugs, they called me Roach Clip.
They just call me Stone Jim Time again.
Yeah, picture my dad.
Long hair.
With like a 2-foot diameter afro on his head.
Oops.
Yeah,
Dude, I would
Yeah, I was-
love to hang out with you then.
it was like
That would have
this,
been
bro.
great, man.
Freaking
With a
Yeah.
headband.
with a pick. Yep.
And a pick
Fuck
and a
yeah, man.
headband.
Oh, dude, that would have been so cool.
And I was wearing those bell-bottom jeans.
Bill
yeah.
Bottoms.
That was
That's
old
another
school
Clapton
right there.
song, by the way.
Yeah, he straight up, you could definitely, if my dad was old enough, you could have thrown him right in the movie of Cheech and Chong and he would have fit right in.
That one and what was that
Hair.
one with Travolta?
John
Hair?
Travolta?
Yeah.
Hair? Is that what it was called? Hair?
No, that was another one. Hair.
Oh,
Up in
But-
smoke.
that was Cheech and Chong.
Yeah. Cheech and
Yeah.
Chong. Or
I'm
Saturday
trying to
Night
think of a
Live.
John Travolta.
Saturday night.
What John Travolta movie are you referring to?
I can't remember.
Is that Saturday Night Live or something like that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights.
That wasn't John Travolta.
No, that wasn't Boogie Nights. It was, yeah, it was the disco freaking, John Travolta was dancing on the dance floor. What the hell was the name of it?
That wasn't Boogie Nights.
No, it wasn't Boogie Nights.
Saturday nights.
No.
Saturday
Oh,
Lights.
Saturday Night Fever.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I gotta go and pass that. I gotta go restart the fire.
And Dan said Grease.
Oh yeah, Grease. Nah, he wouldn't have fit in with Grease.
That was my dad.
Best
Slick back DAs, lowriders. My dad said his lowrider. He had quit high school in beginning of his sophomore year, so he was like what 15, and he was in Detroit. This would have been 55 in Detroit. Him and his buddy, they went and stole cars and would sell the parts to the auto mechanics. And they had a deal with one of them where they could take their cars, and they made them low riders. He said he had his oil pan so low it would knock over a pack of cigarettes sitting on their side.
Damn.
Yeah. I can't remember what he had. He wanted the 49 Merc that his buddy had. I don't remember what he had. But he said back then, you didn't have insurance and shit, or didn't have to have insurance. A drunk T-boned him.
Oh
And,
shit.
So he lost the car. He was just out.
The crazy thing is
Saturday Night Fever. Yeah, B&B.
some big trucks, some semi trucks can almost do the same thing.
Do what?
Knock over a pack of cigarettes, not with the oil pan, but
Oh.
definitely with the front axle.
Front bumper. Them big
And bumper.
walls. Them big giant walls of chrome.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. I hate them fuckers when the sun's just right.
Oh, I know. But man, do they look sexy. Ooh, doggy.
Oh, man. My knees have just been a mess.
Yeah. From working
Yeah,
on the floor.
Yeah. I've been like getting up real early because I've been helping a buddy of mine, and then I've been getting back home and then doing stuff here like the last few days, and I'm just done. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything for the next couple of days, actually.
How are you coming? Are you almost done?
Just that one room and then the bathroom. So it's maybe a sixth of all of it.
Gotcha.
The hard part's been all the prep. You know, you can almost put the board in standing, but all the prep, you know, pulling up all the old flooring, all that carpet, cleats, and all the old. Then there's like, you know, certain sections have a linoleum down, you know, but like they extend well past, you know, where they're like in that area, you know. So you got to pull all that out, you know. It's just a real nightmare. And they put in the threshold barrier, you know, the thresholds, you know. They'll put those in with so many fucking, and they do it with staples.
Yeah.
You know, and those staples are like good 2 inches long. But, you know, there's only like maybe a quarter, not even a quarter inch exposed. Nah, James, chrome don't get you home, but it'll get you blown.
Yeah. Damn, we haven't even. Holy shit. We haven't even been going for freaking 2 hours yet. We're not even an hour and a half.
Yeah, I've been sleeping pretty hard too. Like 7 hours. I slept 7 hours last night. That's like amazing.
Yeah, I usually don't get near that. It's usually like 4, maybe 6 at the most.
Well, I woke up after 4, but then I was like, man, I can't even get up. My leg was just said no. So I just went back to sleep. And I woke up like 3 hours later and I was like, wow, I slept 3 more hours. I expected like maybe an hour.
Probably gonna regret that. Oh, yeah, this is gonna have to be clutch kit. Ah! I just packed it away. Damn it!
What'd you pack away?
A battery jumper wire that I was gonna give Justin.
Not sure if Derek and his brother are still here. Gonna walk them through another one of my builds.
Can make one quick.
This is a Mofo carbon fiber battery. And then I've taken and I created this skid plate out of roof flashing, actually. Shaped it up.
Nice.
15,000 kilometers, 9,000 miles between Australia and the U.S., said Lachlan. B&B said, well, y'all go as long as you'd like. I'm cutting up some tennis balls for a small course. I'm going to set up tomorrow. Cool, B&B.
Nice.
Then I have, this was Fury Tech Ultimate right there. Then that's a Mofo Nano Beast.
Is Justin in the chat?
I haven't seen Justin tonight. No.
Yeah, I haven't seen him either.
My receiver here. Servo. So, that's actually a Servo Beast from Mofo. Mofo brass axles. And that is a prototype called the Mesmerizer. 3D printed all in one. It's a diff cover and a riser to hook your upper links to there. And I just run a rubber band up through the chassis up here.
Score! I just found another transmission. Hell yeah. Fucking badass.
And then that comes with the skid for the front of your axle here. And these are actually rollers. So it gives you a nice ramp up angle as you catch a rock or something on your diff. It helps move it. And Derek said, I love Cheech and grease. Cool, Derek. Yeah, this is Sniper. Ford dent side body.
Guess what I just
Did
found?
a little more. I did a little more modifying to the body. Can you tell what it is, Jay?
I think. Did you cut that rear wheel well back toward the cab more?
Actually, no. I mean, that is something I did, but not since the last time you've seen this body. Actually, what I did was, if you look here, I took a lighter and melted the bottom edge and folded it under there. And I did that on both sides. So now it actually catches that lip that I made on those sliders.
Nice.
So the body lip catches the slider lip now. And even though I have this magnet mounted, those I bent them over tight. So it actually holds the body here.
Hell yeah.
So it's actually like, and then I actually have to pull the body out to unlatch it. Let's see if I can get her. There you can see it there. It's not pretty. You could do this like with a straight edge probably and make it nice. And I just had this wild hair hit me and I was like, you know what? Let's see what happens if I do this.
Yeah.
It folded over well enough, kind of shaped it with my hand and whatnot.
You never believe what I just found. I found a transmission, which is awesome in itself.
I heard that.
It's a freaking overdrive transmission.
Oh, no shit. Wow. Oh, you know what? My dogs are outside.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. Hell yeah. Don't know what the percentage is, but it's a hot racing one. Mexican Americans don't like to get up early, so they do it real slow. 14%. Is that the only one that Hot Racing came out with? to the front diff. Yeah. They didn't have any other percentages. The hot racing one, they only had the 14%. I'm currently using that for my Mias axle bit. Nice. Mexican Americans. Gonna be singing that all night now. That I know of, yes. All they have is 14. All right, awesome. Yeah, Mias has a weird deer for the front diff for the front. James is back. Skier. Oops. God damn it. My brother had to go to bed. He gets up early. God damn it.
What? %40 overdrive in his Mias axle build, B&B said.
Yeah, I'm talking about that transmission I just found.
Okay. Well, which Mias axles are we talking about? I actually have two from Mias. I have those nylon with the portals, and then I have these isokinetic. Both of them axial worm gear diff gears. I think. Wait, no, I'm wrong. This one had a different one. It came with an overdrive for this one, but it is different than the stock. That's right, for the isokinetics. The other set, the nylons, those are the same. But yeah, these were different. That's right. Derek said his brother had to go to bed. He gets up early. Well, hope he had a good time. Like I said, if he's interested in RC, and the micros in particular, we don't do. I mean, we do. We have people in here that do 10th scale and that, and I have some, and Jason has some, but it's just not like there's a lot of people and a lot of other channels that know a whole lot more than we do about any of that 10th scale stuff, to be honest.
Mexican Americans.
Like to smoke marijuana, watch TV, and eat Doritos, or something like that. I can't remember the exact words.
I wish I could remember that whole song. I love that song.
I don't think Cheech remembers that whole song. But honestly, if you listen to it, it really does sound kind of like he just kind of threw shit out there
Yeah, like he was
on
winging
the
it
spot.
as
He
he
was
was
like,
singing.
yeah, like he's like, all right, I need something like Mexican American, and I mean, I believe he's talented enough to come up with something like that off the cuff, and that certainly sounds like something they would have done, especially if you look at the time period and when they were
Yeah.
doing those movies and everything. I mean, it's not unbelievable that they wrote that or just did that on the spot, off the cuff. That's good times though. They did some crazy movies. They launched a lot of careers. I mean, you wouldn't believe. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to be able to mail this off to Justin tomorrow, as well as a couple other things. I'll probably mail off
Yeah.
Caleb.
So it's oh yeah, his Camaro, he's all super geek, dude.
Gotta make sure I wire this up right. Oh. Yeah, of course. How's the fire coming, Dad?
And then, well, Derek, I'm not sure how much of the channel you've
What'd you
seen,
do?
I got another headache.
as we're known for on this channel, diecast.
Well, this one's good though. This is really good.
So you might want to have your brother go ahead and jump in here, and you could show him some of the stuff we do when you talk to him next. That is, not like now, obviously. This is my more or less exhibition rig. Can't even really buy all of this. These are brass TRX4M portals on Mofo X15s. So making these the only set of X15 portals. Super wide. I'm trying to get Nick to make me some 1.3, what we call the one-ups, only maybe we'll make them like 6-ups or something, because they need to be even wider than a one-up to go on here. And then I would actually run the deep dish on the inside so that I could get back up over this portal. And then you can see that would bring and go with a wider tire as well. And then I could bring that tire right up over this portal here. Let's say like a monster truck tire on those super wide rims. And then that would allow me to hide those portals. Then this thing wouldn't look so outrageous. Because it looks just fine from the side. Looks like an old, like Bigfoot style monster truck back in those days. And I'm gonna tighten that up. Excuse me. But it does have the full interior. So I was just thinking, Jay, just occurred to me now, I need to do a roll cage in this on the inside.
Oh yeah, that would be sick.
Well, if it's got a full interior and it's like this, but it almost says it has to have a interior roll cage, don't it?
Yeah.
I mean, like Bigfoot.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, B&B, the scrub radius is just crazy. I'm actually gonna do a build with a set of these someday. And you see that? I'm gonna name the rig. I'm actually gonna do this, and I'm gonna figure out how to set it up where I can run a non portal axle in the rear and run it super narrow, and then with the super wide in the front, and I'm gonna call it the Walrus. I am the Eggman. Cuckoo. Anyway, so it'd have this super narrow rear, super wide front, and it's got that scrub steer, so it can actually crawl. I believe I'm gonna make a rig that can actually crawl. It'll be low in the rear because it won't be portal. So it'll be extra high in the front. I mean, it's just stupid, right? I mean, it's like this. This is just, what can I make? Can I make it crazy? How crazy can you make it? Okay, now let's take it a step further, right? I mean, it's just for fun. The Walrus, right? Yeah, exactly.
The Walrus.
Well, this right now is Renegade. It started out as a die cast that was given to me by Upper Left RC, who gave Jason his first die cast body, and then he gave me this one. And Jason got his start on the die cast, his road to die cast king that way. And so I've just been like taking this one step at a time, building it up and changing it and adding to it and making it different. And, I put in this crazy big motor. That's a Mofo BAM. It's a 4100 kV. But then I have these Mofo X15 axles in here. They are 50% underdriven, and then I have the portals. So even though I have a 4100 kV motor, so it's really fast, but then I have 50% underdrive going in these axles, so that's not fast. But they work together to give me the speed and torque range that I need with this, and it's just crazy, stupid, powerful, fast, torquey, it's all a solid unit, the mofo all the way, man. I've got so I've taken a stock chassis rails and a paper clip, and that's what holds this together right up front here with these holes in the chassis. Those paper clip just hook in there. And then you got the Jason Special on the hinge back here, where you've gone and taken a battery tray, chopped it down, and glued it to the bottom.
Was that a battery? Was that a battery tray or an ESC tray?
This is a battery tray, actually. Let me get a light and a better, more favorable camera angle here. And
because I have been known to do both ESC tray.
Right. Well, I believe the battery tray was like the first. There we go. Now you can see it.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It's right back here. That's a battery tray, and then you just cut it down and leave one set of the long set of legs, and you just screw it right into that last hole of the chassis rails, and away you go, man. It's all pretty simple. Glue that to the bottom of the box there. Boom. Lachlan said ducks are up flying in the sky.
Yeah.
And for those of you who wonder what the hell's going on, Lachlan's on the other side of the planet, so it's daytime there. He is in beautiful Australia. I hear your country's doing great things, taking steps against various organizations that look to be dictating everything. I think I danced neatly around that without triggering anyone on their side. But I saw some video on some legislation going on over there that makes me want to move there so much more. I just wish we could get enough people over here to pay attention. And enough of that. Back to RC. Welcome, Steve. WSRC seatbelts in the house.
What up?
What's up, Radioactive? How you doing, brother? Wow, where can I put this? We're almost got this one built.
Hell yeah. I wish I had my normal set of fucking pliers because these pliers suck.
Let's see if I can get some light on this a little better. So you see the chrome on here. It's all done with a Molotow chrome pen. And I actually carried it around on these marker lights, and then I just hit the marker light with a yellow Sharpie, and now you have a yellow marker light. Because when you put the chrome down first and let that dry, then it, then when you put the yellow on, it just tints it. And that shit's gonna wear off, but anything would, so I'll just be able to hit it again with some Sharpie again, and it'll be yellow again. And in there, they have the teeth printed there, and then I just did the lower part in red. This is propane. It's half interior. A big hole in the middle here. But it's pretty cool. I'm gonna put propane in the back. For propane.
Okay.
And this is the killer chassis. With the this is the Flub RC body. And then they work with Killer. And so Flub, when you buy their body, has their skids, have their chassis or their body mount made in there. And then they're shaped exactly like the Killer skids. And they match up to their frame perfectly. And then, of course, I've got some Mofo. These are the first, well, the number 9 set actually of the Mofo brass X15s. Had to build these babies up. They were just housings. But I got all the pieces, put them all together. They are all brass too. Brass steering link, brass BSME, brass knuckles, brass T-hubs. Ooh, yeah. I couldn't put a brass servo beast in here, but I don't think I need that much weight up here. I think this will be fine just the way I've got her. Of course, I got a Nano BAM, Mofo transmission, standard mount. These are the Proline shocks. I've got the longer ones back here somewhere. Here, these are quite a bit longer than these short little guys. Here, over here. Let's see. So yeah, I'm gonna put this back here on this. It means quite a bit of drop out in the rear there. This has been a rig that I've wanted this chassis and this body combo for a long time. They've been working together for quite a while. Finally got this body when I was at Gauntlet last year. So 10 months ago. And then I finally got around to getting this chassis after a few months after I got that. And so I've been piecing together all my this and that's to go together. All my Mofo links. Really like these Proline oil-filled shocks. They really work well. Both the longs and the shorts. When you dampen these up and do them upright, man, they do move right. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Got it. Freaking cool. Battery, lead. Done.
Oh, cool. Got to remount these magnets, but yeah. There you go. Sitting there like that. I still need to mount my shocks in the rear here. Let's do it that way. What's up, Vince? B&B Speed in the house. He said, "Happy Saturday, y'all." Yeah, well, Dusty, Animals of Evolution is here. How you been, man? We haven't seen you in a minute.
Anybody know the latest on the situation with V&B Speed and that course that the freaking county was trying to shut down?
Well, let's ask him. He says, "Still breathing." That's good, Dusty, man. Don't be a stranger. Hit me up once in a while. Say hi. I shoot you a message now and then. I don't know if you've been getting them. I hope you have. You're bad. You're bad. What?
I think he said Rockwolf Friday, my bad.
You're bad. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, I guess just because he hadn't said hi to me yet. That's fine, man. You got to. That's all good. No. Actually, we're more interested in you. How's that going over there? They come to their senses?
Right?
No luck yet. Oh, okay. Damn mess out here. No luck yet. Oh, waiting to hear from the city. It's a power trip someone was having. Yeah, it's just what the fuck? Sitting there trying to lie and say, yeah, they're out there blocking
Yeah.
traffic, racing up and down the street. Have they looked at these things?
Right?
They don't move that fast. There ain't no way I'm putting this thing out in traffic. That's a good, quick way to lose way too much money. I mean, that would just be a sacrifice to the cars. Yeah. It's like
Right?
that would be like sending a baby squirrel out there, man.
We have
Thank you, Rocco. This is Flub RC, man. I mean, they do all this. This is one of their bodies. I just painted it. When it came to me, it was actually printed in a rust-colored filament, which was like, whoa! I just thought that was the coolest thing. Because now I primered it and then I painted it, and then now when I scratch it, it'll wear itself down, and you'll start to see that rust-colored filament at the bottom. There's no getting around it now. I mean, you're going to see it at the bottom, and that's going to be perfect because then this thing will start to patina all up. I mean, I thought about doing a patina on it, but then I thought, I'm just going to let it do it on its own. It's going to start out nice and pretty. I painted it blue. I don't know if you can really see it. There's a metal flake to it. Maybe on the hood you might be able to catch it a little better there. Come out pretty nice. But all the black you see is Sharpie, man. You know me. I did all the trim around the windows in black. I just used a Sharpie, and then on the bed there, I did that. That wouldn't even normally be painted like if it was on an actual truck, but I just kind of went with it. Then I did the black line there, body line there. And, I just did her up. All mostly Sharpie. Like I said, the chrome I did in the Molotow chrome pen. I did the door handle and the key thing. And the key thing isn't even printed in. I just did a chrome dot. It's like, well, that's where it'd be. So there it is. And I did the interior up. I painted it. I actually painted it with a bronze color I have, and then I hit it with this black, the line panel liner. There it is, right there. And I actually just drenched the whole thing in that. And actually, the bronze is showing up quite a bit more on the camera, but when I look at it, it's real dark. It's no longer bronze. It's like a burnt bronze. And then I just painted all of it like that, and then I just hit it with that black and just kind of burn it. So, Dusty, that's what I was thinking. When it wears through, it's just going to look right. Yeah, dead end street, no traffic at all. Plus, it's a commercial area, no kids whatsoever. Right? They're trying to say, oh, some kids are going to fall on it. It's a commercial area. Yeah. It's not something neighborhood. Damn, man. Thank you, Richard and April. Yeah, James said let it patina naturally. That's what I was doing with this one. Now, let me go get one. I haven't even shown this to you guys. I showed it to you when I first painted it. Here it is. So this is my first go at a patina job. What do you think, Jay? Could you blow me up? Yeah. And then give me your opinion.
I think it looks good. I like it. Heck yeah, dude. I think that looks awesome. Hell yeah. I like how you got it really dark in the like body lines and stuff.
Well, again, that's my buddy Tamiya, man. Panel line accent color. That's been washed over a lot of this and then just wiped away, where you can see into the body, into these pockets. I just filled it with with this stuff. And then let it kind of dry, and then you just go back in with a paper towel and you can suck some away, and just kind of get the look you want. But you can really let it sit there. You got to kind of try it the first time and then see how much just disappears on you. And you're like, oh man, I had so much more there. So then you learn, okay, I got to go back a few times. But yeah, I had painted this. Excuse me. This was not this color. I primed it. Well, actually, I primed it and then I hit it with remember that red rust primer that I got around here? Remember I was showing that? Yeah. That rust red primer. That's what this is. So I primed it with that rust red primer. And then I painted it with this beautiful blue. And it came out fucking gorgeous. And I showed you guys a while back. And then I went and did this to it. I don't know. Should I have left it pretty? Or should I have done this? I kind of feel like I should have done this.
Yeah, I like that.
This is more me anyway, ain't it really? I mean, come on. That's more me. I mean, where'd you go? As much as I love this is almost too good for me. It's got a rusty propane tank though, so you know, it's redeemed. Radioactive says I did the right thing. Thank you, man. That actually means an awful lot to me. I really respect that. Your opinion, sir. So I didn't touch the roof though. I haven't touched the roof yet. It's like just this brilliant, beautiful white. Here's the actual color of the printing. I left that so I could always refer back, but I'm almost tempted to leave this like pristine, you know, just as like
I would.
you know, just as like a complete, like, you know, just juxtaposition to this nasty body. Brian said, I do enough pretty ones, Jim. Yeah. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, James. Yeah. Dusty says it's beautiful. Thank you, man. Yeah. See, I was thinking the same thing, radioactive. I don't know. Yeah. Like I say, I got this far and I hadn't gotten to this yet. So I wasn't decided after I did that.
Well,
thank you, Brian. I really appreciate that, man. Again,
now he came
opinion.
in. Now he's got a big ass hole in his head. They can't see. So now he's got a big ass hole in his head because his brain blew up.
No, the fire ran out of gas.
Oh, well, that's a problem too.
Wait!
Yeah. He doesn't want you to get the gas can. Don't get the gas can.
No, I'm gonna put my pants down and fart.
I just want everyone to take a moment and think about the last words that were said out of Bob's mouth. The fire ran out of gas.
He's gonna go outside and pull his pants down and use natural gas.
I think we need an adult involved here. You better go get your wife.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, I'm 12. I'm old enough to recognize when there's an adult needed. I think somebody's going too far, and we just need some parental guidance here. Please.
Parental guidance.
Before somebody gets hurt, I don't see if somebody gets hurt, then all the fun comes to an end. And I'm not ready for the fun to end, so we need to make sure that nobody gets hurt. So, Mom! I tried. Whatever I did mine. I did all I can do. Not as good as Jay's diecast. I saw that, Lachlan. You can't get it. I saw it.
Oh shit.
Oh, snap, crackle.
All right, now I need to
really
come up with
it, guys. I really appreciate all of your what you had to say. Vince killed it. Well, thank you, man. Yeah. Yeah, I stopped about where I thought I should. And like I said, I really appreciate that, guys. I really do. Well, I'm sorry, Jay, what'd you say?
I said that's what she said. Stopped about where you should.
Oh. I thought you were meaning like, you know. Shit, now I forgot.
Nah. I lost my screw.
That's not what she said.
Oh, I found it.
That might have been what she said. So yeah, that was actually really my first attempt at patina. So
Well, I think you nailed it, Jim. I think it looks good.
I appreciate that. I do, guys. What color's the interior? I haven't done a damn thing with it, Steve. That's as far as I've gotten with that model body. Like I said, I've been kind of stagnated a bit here lately. And this was the last one I had gotten that far with. I did this one lately. And we're almost done. I got rear shocks and just hook everything up. As you see, the steering link still isn't hooked up. So that means the electronics haven't been turned on yet. I always centered my servo before I ever bothered to even hook up the link. Those are the last steps. So get those rear shocks on, make sure everything turned out the way I want. Get that stance. I got to do after I get the electronics in, got to do all my tuning on my shocks. And then you put your battery in and start getting this sitting just how you want. Hey, blue Loctite, says Jason Earl. Sir, thanks to Dan Trevette, we have learned to use M222. It's purple thread locker. It's for these tiny little screws. You don't have to use this particular brand. Loctite has it. There's a few others. M222 thread locker is what you want. And again, don't use a whole drip. Just, put a little on those threads, maybe even just wipe that drip away so it's just in the threads, not a whole lot. But this stuff will release. I've even fucked up and had a lot, and I kind of like just put pressure and just kind of held pressure, and you can feel it just slowly rotating. And it took like a good bit of time. I'm not going to tell you a minute or 2 or 10. I can't recall, but it was, slow going, feeling it move to get that rotation started. But that was because I put too much. If you just put a little and wipe it away, make sure you got some in those threads a bit, put it in. This is the good stuff. Damn it. Can you drill it out, Jason? I've had like decent, like 60% chance of actually drilling out my screws that I've broken off and stuff. Actually, Austin has the truck, Derek. Derek asked who had the truck we were sending him. It's currently with Austin. I met up with Austin last weekend at Comp at Debo's. He took it north back to his house. When he sees Jason tomorrow, Jason will be getting that truck and whatnot. And there's the body he has for it. And I'm not sure which rims. There's actually I think both of us can't remember at the moment.
I can't remember either.
But be assured that he'll remember and figure out which rims he had set aside, and then it'll just come together, and then he can send it out to you, man. Sorry it took so long. EMAC 12-gram servo goods for my van build. Could you refresh my memory? What are we talking in weight, Steve? Are you do you have a bunch of aluminum? Do you have a bunch of brass? Or are we, is there a fair bit of plastic still? How big are the tires, rims you're running? That's going to be a factor. Weight involved in those. If you're running 40, 50, 60 grams of rim and tire, that's going to eat up that Emax pretty quick.
Yeah.
The more weight you add to each of those big tire, bigger the tire, the more weight. I've got, like this tire rim combination here from Mofo and Little Guy Racing. These are the Swamp King MT and the Mofo UPW with the Islander kit that widens it out. It's all brassed out. There's 75 grams in this tire and rim. That's 300 grams. That's just in tires and rims, but that'd be 150 grams that your servo is trying to turn. So I would not recommend an Emax to be churning these about too much. But if you have some smaller, less weight stuff. A lighter rig, you know, a heavy rig, you're gonna burn up a servo quick. Yeah, as everyone knows, V&B, I agree. Mofo DP. Well, he's talking the direct power Black Label. I have some DPM, and like I tell everybody, oh, that's actually an old one. The Mofo Servo Beast, Black Label is probably the only servo you'll ever need to buy for your truck.
Yeah.
I know it's upside down, but it's easier to hold it right like this right now. And then if you think you need some more power, well, there's the Servo Beast. Now, I will talk about someone else that's a friend of ours. Here, I'll show you something. So the Black Label, as far as your torque goes, 8.4 volt will run about 141 ounce inch of torque. That's a Black Label. And the Torque Beast, these are from Mofo. The Servo Beast, excuse me, will run about 158 ounce of torque, inch ounce torque. Torx, or Torque, TORQ. This is the servo that Tinker Time has come together with, as the integrated STX 24 worm gear axle integrated mount. So you don't need a BSME of any sort. It has integrated link, so you can run 3 or 4 link on it. And it has a rear exit cable. And it runs an amazing 200 inch ounce of torque. You can't get it through Tinker Time website at this time, but I have seen it. Shop Mini did a whole video showing it. I believe it was Shop Mini. Positive. Yes, it was Shop Mini. Yes. And and he tells you where to go get it. He gives you a link in the description where you can go straight to go get this 200 inch ounce of torque.
I got another idea.
What is that? That's 42 inch ounce torque over the Servo Beast. That's you guys know I'm all Mofo. You know that I really don't think you need to go more than this, but if you do, I'm not gonna hold you back from things. I found out about this in Brandon, Tinker Time. That's my buddy too. And he's working with these people. This is his servo. That the way he was describing it to me is that this was his design. This company, Direct RC. Thank you, Dan. Man, you're the man. Direct RC. Tinker Time must be working with them, because when I spoke to him months and months and months back, and he told me about this servo, and I knew about it, I may have said something about something coming from Tinker Time back then, but I couldn't I couldn't tell you. But yeah, integrated mount, integrated links, integrated. I mean, the rear exit cable, 200-inch ounce torque. It's just amazing. I'm gonna have to get one. It's $45. It's like 44 and change. I mean, you're gonna have to pay shipping. Yeah, there we go. $44.99. Okay, called Torque. $44.99. Yeah, that's it. That's it, Dan. Sorry, I don't have a link. It's red. It's cool. It's amazing. 200-inch ounce of torque. That just blows me away. That's just amazing. That, like I said, 42-inch ounce of torque over a Mofo Servo Beast, which, like I said, in my opinion, the black label, which is only 141, is all you're ever going to need for your trucks. If you feel you need a little more, well, there's the Servo Beast. Oh, man, that's amazing.
I think we're gonna call it quits right at 2.5 hours.
What the fuck happened there?
No.
Oh, now you're just being stupid. Oh, my computer.
Stupid.
Yeah, we all know how I feel about computers.
I'm kind of thinking I want a
First
Mountain
ever-
Dew, but if I drink a Mountain Dew right now, I'll be up all night.
I'm with you, James. I gotta try
All
one
nighter.
though. Gotta try one. I mean, I'm friends with Brandon. This was his baby. I gotta try this. Yes, the new Torque Servo. Yep, Brian. Yep, that's the one. Unless Torque like stole Brandon, but I think that's the company he's probably been working with because he showed it to me. It was red when he showed it to me. So, he was doing testing with it like 6 months ago or something. He showed it to me. Maybe even longer. No, it was longer than that. It was probably 8 months ago. B&B. I was about to drink my Red Bull. Then I remembered, crap, I have to wake up early. No shit, you wouldn't be going to bed. Oh, EcoPower is releasing one like that too today, said Brian.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
sick.
did. They did. And Tinker Time. Were we just talking about that Tinker Time one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
The Eco.
the one where I was talking about. Unless
Yeah.
Torque stole Tink's idea, but I can't believe that because it's red. It's just identical to the shit he showed me like 8 months back.
Yeah.
So either Torque stole it or that's the one. I believe that's the one. Matter of fact, I know it's the one because that's the one he had. Shop Mini did a video and he showed he ran in and talked to Tink at Beat the Creek, and Tink was showing that Torque Servo. Right? Okay, yeah. Now I remember.
I think so.
Take me.
Answer me this. I know somebody has done it, but do you think Mofo would take and put, instead of running a mount, do you think he would integrate the mount on the servo too?
I don't know, man. I mean, that's a whole, another thing for one. Well, for one, he may not even really be allowed. Who knows if Torque went ahead and somehow copyrighted or patented that idea.
It can't because the Eco one has the same thing.
Well, the Eco one is probably, I believe, is out of China, and we all know how they feel about patents. So that wouldn't surprise me. I don't know any of this. I'm just saying off the top of my head what I believe. I don't know if Eco's out of China, and I don't know if they did that, and I don't know if there's any patents, and I'm just saying, and I don't know if it's not out of the realm of possibility down the road. I could say that, depending on how he felt about stepping on people's toes too. I mean, he
Yeah.
certainly had his shit stolen and copied enough time.
Exactly.
So I don't know that he would be willing to go and copy somebody else's thing just based on the principle of the matter. I mean, I can agree with the man on it. I didn't come up with that idea. It's a great idea, but that's not mine. And so I'm not going to steal it like everybody else steals my shit.
Yeah.
And that would make perfect sense to me that he would not do that.
Yeah, this is true. If he did do that, you wouldn't be able to use his servos in anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot of reasons not to go changing, and it's a unique niche thing that fits with the SCX 24s perfectly. It's made to fit the worm gear axle. It's made to have the links, right where you need them. It's got the rear exit wire, so it works perfectly with the suspension setup, and all those things. It's the perfect thing for what it is. But yeah, you wouldn't want to necessarily, as they said, hey, there's Justin. What's going on, Mr. Schmink?
There he is.
Yeah,
Justin,
how many amps does it draw? Right, Dan?
Justin, your truck is done. All I got to do is put a rear drive shaft in it. I dropped it on the floor when I took it apart to change the chassis rails around, and now I can't find it. So, yeah.
So what he's saying is you're not getting the truck, and you might as well just forget it.
But
and he
the
won't
truck
be keeping
is
it or
done.
driving it or anything. It's just, I'm kidding. I'm full of shit. I'm just teasing you.
Oh, no.
Okay, so Mama has the red
I'm coming home.
Boss 429 Mustang. Should I do the 1967 Shelby GT500?
In what color?
Dark blue with white stripes.
Yeah, that'd be pretty badass. Do they have a green one that looks like Bullet?
That's kind of what I was. No, I haven't came across a green one. Yeah,
that would be cool to do Bullet though, wouldn't it? I would like to do Bullet. That would be cool. I like Bullet. It's like just this, quiet, understated sleeper, really. Well, no, he wants to do the. I could see that B&B sticking with Ford. B&B said the Gran Torino. Find Eleanor.
No, I'm
sorry, Jay. Eleanor's great, but way overdone.
Yeah.
Huh? What's
I
that?
did find an Eleanor. I found an Eleanor, but there's only two of them I can find. One is a 136 scale, and the other one's an 18 scale.
Hey, I know where she lives.
That 18th would almost be worth doing, man, because they're like
they're
more
way
detailed.
too heavy. They're way too heavy.
Yeah. You'd have to go with all 18th scale gear. You'd have to upgrade. Oh, but then you could go with like UTV 18 axles for Mofo on grass. Sorry. I was just having a Mofo-gasm. I think I just coined a word. Actually, yeah, it's something because I've actually done that.
That's why I call that.
You get a big order from Mofo, you open it up and you're like,
I need to have Mama start buying Sprite so I can have something to drink.
Yes, Sprite is the greatest thing. Oh, my miracle.
The other night, Dad asked these guys. I drank 8 Mountain Dews.
You were telling me that.
8 Mountain Dews.
You're all wired up.
What the hell's the matter with you?
That's what I used to drink when I was working at a Hart Tooling.
That's what I used to do when I was painting cars. When I painted my F-150, remember that? I stayed up all weekend. I think over the course of 24 hours, I drank like fucking 2 liters of Mountain Dew.
What? Well, I couldn't say too much because I used to drink 2
Yeah, the doctor even told you to stop drinking it.
2 liters a day when I was working at Hard Cooling. I'm so wired
Jay?
up. I'm doing those damn machines.
All right, we'll catch you later, Derek. Anyway, he said it's past his bedtime. Catch you later. That's cool. You guys are awesome. All right. You're probably already gone. Sorry. I just wanted to say, and Brian just said it, that shit is straight poison, Jason. Yeah.
I know.
I mean, that's like, and drinking those kind of levels is like doing real damage.
I know.
Like, I don't know, to your kidneys and liver, like, serious. I mean, you know, I give a shit. I mean, that's bad. That's real bad, man.
Yeah.
For you physically. It's gonna hurt you.
I'm thinking that's why I got bad teeth.
Well, it's
All the brain damage.
this whole, with the diabetes and now the type 2, and then they're calling Alzheimer's a form of diabetes. And I mean, they're starting to link it all up,
I got a bunch.
I'm not trying to turn into a public service announcement, but we all need to start thinking about how much sugar we're taking in. So
Yeah.
just a thought, guys. Yeah, James, 5 times better since he quit drinking soda. Steve drinks unsweetened tea. Watch those. Yeah, I hope it's like no sweeteners, because the sugar's better for you than the other shit chemical shit they've come up with. Yeah, ultra processed foods and sugar, right, Brian? It's something we all got to start thinking about. Really being able to try and do something about it. The processed foods are literally poison.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been proven. I mean, they're just putting all those vegetable oils, all of that stuff. I just read an article about that people didn't really experience, there wasn't sunburn prior to people using vegetable oils because it's getting into your system. And then that's actually what cooks inside your skin and causes you to get burnt. So I don't know that that's a fact. I read an article and they cited this and said that, whatever, and it may or may not be, I don't know, but it's certainly a thought. And I know a lot of the crap they've been giving us hasn't had anything, wasn't on our side. Aspartame, yeah. E. coli poop, right. That's the other point, good point, though, too, Dan, I agree with. I'm torn in 2 directions. What? You can't live forever. It's like, well, I don't know. Lachlan, Americans eat shit. I've been there. Water ain't water. Cheese ain't cheese. Yeah. Steve needs to find a Mustang Cobra 2. Is that you're meaning the 70s version? Like that little thing? But I agree, Lachlan. We've been fed shit for years.
Yeah.
Wow, that would be kind of cool, Steve. But good luck finding that. I don't know. I haven't even ever looked for that model. Not American cheese, right? Yeah. Well, yeah. I've had good real cheese before, but I do live out in the country, so I can actually go to a meat market where they're bringing the livestock in the back end of it. And there's Amish cheeses and stuff, right? Inside, but it's all, like I say, we're out in the country. Cobra 2 was late 70s. Yeah, Justin. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, wait a minute.
No shit.
white with red stripes. Okay, wow, Steve, that's really cool. I remember that car. I remember the white with the red Cobra. Yeah.
Grant you, I would never buy it from Amazon, but guess what I just found on Amazon?
A white Cobra 2 from the late 70s.
No,
Oh,
Black Label DPM from Mofo.
no. Why wouldn't you ever buy it? Oh, I got you.
That's crazy.
James is in Wisconsin. He can get real cheese 2 blocks. Yeah, I'd imagine. Yeah, Kraft Singles, American cheese, right? Yeah, that's definitely not cheese. But it makes a great grilled cheese sandwich. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as all of our shit is bad for us, like my dad just died at 83 and he smoked like his whole life, like 2 packs, 3 packs a day. And he ate like garbage. Like he didn't even like try to eat good. Like, I mean, even though you're eating like garbage, it's still like you're trying to eat good. He didn't even try. So how long do I really want to live? Do I really want to hit 100? That's 46 years from now.
Oh man, that looks sexy. That's a junk servo. I found a really cool blue freaking servo mount with a servo horn, but it comes with a junk servo.
B&B, yes, he says on Amazon it says the seller is Mofo, and it is Mofo. The reason Jason wouldn't get it from there is, well, Jason's a team member, and if he goes to the website, he can use his team discount.
No, I just feel wouldn't Mofo get more money anyway if somebody goes directly to Mofo?
I don't think so. I don't think there's any difference for him.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure how that works out, but he fully encourages people to use Amazon if they can.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go, guys. You're buying it on Amazon.
Oh, and he just popped.
Does he still have to fill? Does he get like a notification and they got to fill the order and ship it out in the same amount of time, or what?
I'm barely capable of running the team. Talk to Mike Wheeler on that one.
That's Mike's.
Yeah, Mike would definitely have a better clue, man.
That's Mike's department.
Right, Brian. Brian says my granddad lived in 97. All mine are in their 90s. I kind of dread that. Yeah, I mean, granted, my dad had certain issues and whatnot that, caused him to die when he did. But like his mom lived to 90 something. His dad lived to near 89. And the same thing on my mom's side. I don't know. For the most part, if it wasn't for my leg, shit. When I got hurt back in 16, at 46 years old, I was kind of like putting 20 somethings to shame. Like I'd be out kayaking, and I mean, I could hoof it in my kayak and just leave people behind. And, I was riding my mountain bike and hanging with anybody I wanted to. And, I was working all day as a welder fabricator in a heavy steel shop I was making the machines that make things. So my steel was 2 and 3 inches and 4 inches thick. And, when you work with steel like that, you get hard as the steel. I mean, you do. You get, that's how little skinny guys get so strong. You don't want to work. You don't want to hurt a guy or go after a little guy that works real hard all day long. He's just going to be like a fucking iron rod, man.
Yeah.
Wow, Dan, those are some pretty strong words. Got to think about them a minute if you're going to catch the real meaning there. That's right, man. 100%. I don't care how long I live. I just want to live until I die.
Yep.
Wow. Thanks, Dan. That's a good one. Yeah, I got a little bit left. Cheers to that, Dan.
Cheers. Oh, I done passed the 2.5 hours.
And for the rest of you, stones in time again. Oh, you were planning on stopping? You were planning on stopping?
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
Well, we had to get that last comment from Dan in. That was a good one, Dan. I really like that. Well, in that case, yeah. Oh, and who just joined us? 26. It just went up to 26. Somebody just joined us.
Yeah.
And here Jason was talking about leaving. Who just joined us? Come on, say hi. Ah, James. I thought you said you was gonna go till you couldn't keep your eyes open.
Yeah, I did say that, didn't I?
Steve's
I
got the
did say
purple
that.
Enduro motor for it.
I did say that.
Yeah.
Well, I did say that.
B&B government cheese was the best growing up. You know, if you were getting government cheese, then yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. It was pretty damn good, those grilled cheese. They were pretty awesome.
Alrighty, so C10 Bronco.
Justin said, "You don't say that." But he did.
Um,
Come on, baby, let the good times roll.
do I have? I gotta check my stock here. What is Oh shit! What's his name?
Stone Jim time again.
Ooh, I forgot I had these.
Oh, that's probably not what he meant.
Why is there washing? Where'd the other two go?
So what do you think,
Oh.
Justin? You weren't here.
Oh.
Did you just fart? Joe just farted.
No, I didn't fart.
No, Joe.
Oh. Well, how in the hell did I end up? Oh, I remember now.
Damn. Dog fart.
Damn, I wish I could just order two. Just 2 wheels from Mofo.
Nope.
You don't believe this.
Thanks, Justin. Came out pretty good, man. Pretty happy with it.
It's such a freaking weirdo. My dad comes in the door. He's like, "You ain't gonna believe this. There's a whole bunch of stars up in the sky."
That's a city boy for you.
What you call me, city boy?
Yeah.
Oh, you got that so right. Love you, bro. That's funny.
Oh man, those are gonna be too dark. They're already too dark on this. Damn it.
Well, I always say that because people come out to my house that, like, you know, live in town or live in a city or whatever, and they'll come out here and they'll look up at night when they come out of the house, like they've been here all day, and they come outside and they're like, "Oh my God." Because they literally have never seen the stars so clearly as you do out here. And mine, I mean, wow, it's, you can see them really well compared to town, but, it's still not like Montana.
Yeah.
Like if you went to Montana, you'd probably, if I went to Montana, I'd probably have an orgasm. I mean, well, I don't know. I've been in places like that when I was in Alaska, like 70 miles from Anchorage. I mean, 70 miles on the other side of a mountain range, there isn't really any light pollution,
Right.
And so, yeah, I've been in that blackness. It is breathtaking when you're because you can literally, it's like the views with the telescope, where they show the Milky Way. I mean, like here you can kind of see the Milky Way. You can see a lot of stars, but like, yeah, when I was in like Fairbanks, Alaska, and Anchorage, Alaska, yeah,
It's pink.
like it's as clear as like in those telescope views.
What do they? Sorry to interrupt. What do they call that
Just-
moon that's out tonight?
The strawberry moon.
Strawberry moon.
Holy moly, yeah.
That is cool.
Speed
Yeah.
went to the Everglades, you can see a million stars. Yeah. Yeah, Justin. The stars, man. They're moving. And when they would breach with the sub in the middle of the ocean at night, says it to me, oh, yeah, sure. After that water settled down, you wouldn't be able to tell where the sky ended and the sea began.
Yeah.
Like once everything, like if you were in a like truly calm sea.
Yeah.
Full moon in Australia. What size is yours? Full moon. Yeah, we're actually calling it the strawberry moon for some reason. They say it's kind of got a pinkish, reddish hue to it.
Yeah.
Says it must be like a quarter. Nope, we got full moon tonight.
Okay, so I'm kind of thinking of doing the goldish bronze color shots.
Man, you're killing me, Double A. He says I'm back, man. That pizza was good.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Justin, real pink there in Florida. Yeah, it's called the strawberry moon. I saw that yesterday, actually, or the night before, maybe. I kind of lose my days. Peter says it's not pink there. Well, when it was coming up, I noticed, it was more pink. And that's the thing, if I could notice the color, especially pink. But it definitely had a pinkish, reddish hue to it when I looked at it. Natives hard. Oh, all right, Aaron. Sure, that makes a whole lot more sense than anything else. Yeah, that makes complete sense. Natives harvested strawberries right now. Yeah, you're absolutely right. All the strawberry fields around here are harvesting. Gotta love good fresh. Oh, Aaron said straight from the news. Oh, okay.
Trying to think if there's anything else.
Steve, what the fuck, says Peter. Justin said, damn it, now I want strawberry milk. But Steve said, I would show you, but can't get my pants down. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm so glad you can't get your pants down, really. Just assume not to see a strawberry moon. So did your wife spank you? Is that why you got a strawberry moon there, Steve? Aaron said, chocolate milk. Yeah. That's what I was just saying. I got some Nesquik upstairs. Or should I say Nestle's Quick? Hate it when they change the name. Wonder what else they changed when they changed it. Justin, Steve, leave the pants up, bro. That's funny shit.
All right, so I got shocks, I got drive shaft, I got servo, I got the body.
Damn it, Aaron. Now I'm going to have to go get some chocolate milk. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Got the motor. I need to see. And that's gonna put me at like $100. Oh no, I got an ESC. Hell yeah. Here we go. Bam. Okay, so proceed to check out.
Wham. Bam. Thank you, man. What's up, Guru? He's back.
So that's Sunday.
Brass portals are on site for $37, said Justin.
Wait, what?
Mofo brass portals are on site for $37. What? Really?
No shit.
And me with no money.
That's so cool. Oh, you got another one?
No, this is my Willys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the Willie. I painted this one olive drab.
Oh yeah.
And I hit it with the Molotow Chrome. Hard to get it to focus. It says 4-wheel drive on there. Damn, I almost dropped it.
Is the 23rd Sunday?
Dude, I have completely lost track of the date. I think I want to say today's the 21st now that it's Saturday. Nobody wants to see my Willie. What? Well, speak for yourself there, Steve. There's just at least one person that wants to see my Willie that I can think of.
Okay, cool. I'll get all the shit on Sunday.
Saturday the 22nd. Oh, so it's already 22nd. Alrighty then. Sunday the 23rd, says Justin. Yep. Okay. Well, don't trust me. I have no idea. I told you that.
That is probably the cheapest freaking Amazon order I have placed in a very long time.
No, yeah.
$30. No. Right there. What?
ET's gonna fly by.
Oh,
He's going to a concert in Detroit. He's gonna go to the Metallica concert.
What?
My dad's just being a goofball.
What do you say about a Metallica concert?
He's like, did my phone ring? ET called earlier. He said he was going to go to the Metallica concert in Detroit.
Man, now what the fuck's with Bob, man? How could he hold out on me like that? Motherfucker all playing like he's all, Mr., howdy doody time and shit, all nice and like,
Right.
Law abiding and shit, and then like knows me for who I am, and then hiding good drugs like that. I'm disappointed. Truly.
They're still up.
No, don't bug them.
They're still up.
Don't bug them. Just leave them be.
Hey, Bob. Hey,
Hello.
Bob. Yay. Yeah, I'm disappointed in you, man.
Uh-oh.
How could you, man? How could you have those kind of good drugs like that and you never shared them with me?
The who? The how? The what?
Mm-hmm.
I can't hear you.
Yeah. See how he is? Yeah. Now he don't hear me. Oh, it hurt me all the way up till there. But I don't know. Can't hear you, Sonny.
What?
I know that trick.
What did he say, Dad? Oh my God.
It's, how could you hold that
Hold out on me.
Hold on him.
How could you hold out on me, man?
How to hold on you?
Dad, come on. Your brain is bigger than that. The Metallica concert that E.T.'s going to.
Oh shit, dude. Yeah, oh golly. Yeah. He told me he's gonna fly by, so sit outside and he's gonna do some Morse code.
See what I
with
say,
his
guys?
wife.
See what I'm telling you guys? How could he? How
Hey,
could
but you know what he said? He was gonna be riding a bike, all pimped out.
Hey, we'll catch you later, Richard and April. You guys held out for an awful long time. Thanks for hanging with us.
Oh my God. It just flew right over my head.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, huh?
Too funny.
Hey, I'll tell him to give you a call.
Alrighty then.
All right. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Oh, shit.
I wonder if it's them aliens from the Cheech and Chong movie, the one
Yeah, that's it.
the ones with the
Oh my
space
God.
coke.
He said he's gonna come down because he got an RC bicycle.
You ain't never seen nothing like this, man. This guy got some space coke, man.
Oh, shit. Oh. All right. I think I am going to wrap it up.
Oh, those would be awesome. Sure.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy.
Just lead us on like that.
I said until I can't keep my eyes open while I'm getting sleepy. Oh, shit.
James, boy, he's balls deep in that case of beer, ain't he?
Yeah.
Aaron said he's going to bed. All right, Aaron, we'll catch you later.
See you, Aaron.
And everybody else, thanks for hanging out with us so long all night.
Dealing with my dad's shenanigans.
Oh man, your dad's fun. It's great. He's fun to play with. I mean, he's cool. Well, I mean, some people you fuck with them and they get, like especially when they get hammered or whatever, they can like, they start looking to take things offensive or whatever. Your dad, you can play with him and he's just going along with it. He's like, yeah, this is a fun time. What are you talking about? And that's cool. That's the way I always was when I was drinking. And as long as you give me no tequila, I was cool, man.
Oh, fuck.
Well, thank you all for hanging out so long. We will catch you tomorrow. Tonight.
Oh, yeah, it's not even a day away. It's tonight.
Tonight. So we'll catch you in about 21 hours.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you then. Thanks, guys. Peace.
Heck yeah. And remember, guys, if it's not all over your face when you get done eating it, you are doing it wrong.